there were actually 2 films that were filmed here in Berlin, Maryland. One was for Runaway Bride, which I already done. If you want to go back and look at the video for that, I made a vlog about that. But this time I'm going to be doing the, as you can see, Tuck Everlasting. What's up, everyone? Movie Mania Nick here. I'm actually back here in Berlin, Maryland. I was actually here before when I did the filming location for Runaway Bride. But this time I'm here to do another filming location for the movie Tuck Everlasting, which came out in 2002. It starred Alexis Bledel, Jonathan Jackson, William Hurt, Sissy Spacek, and Ben Kingsley. And this movie is basically about a young woman meets and falls in love with a young man who is part of a family of immortals. And behind me is the Hotel Atlantic here in Berlin, Maryland, which most of the scene, or parts of the scene, took place. So I'm going to show you a few filming locations from the movie. Scene from the movie, you can actually see the door right there and the post right here, where he actually, part of this hotel is actually part of the movie where this is actually the saloon. The character gets accused of cheating, he gets thrown out of that door, stumbles to the ground, picks up his hat, and he walks off. But actually in the background you can actually see the window here, the window up top, and actually the door right there. And that's another scene from the movie. Thank you very much. They actually have newspaper articles and clippings.
Right on that street was a house not right. Oh, okay, know that one. Yeah. Okay, know that one. Yeah, the gardening, things like that. It just fit the bill everywhere. Make them bigger. You can't take her people. Going through financing, you don't want to order the docs until it's an issue. Yeah.
Main Street logo on it, because that's good.
This would be a clip or a scene I'll show you later on. So actually in the movie, here's one of the buildings where, if you saw that picture, this is actually the sheriff's office. Up there on the sign there, it would have said sheriff on it. And you can see the whole building, and there's the windows to the right. Also, at the time of the movie, when it was being filmed, they actually had to refurbish and, replace a lot of things, like this whole section right here. The signs were all brought down, and they placed new signs up, make it look like a western town. And also the roads, as you can see, it's all cement. Somebody was telling me they actually had to put dirt and sand on the road so it actually looked like a dusty western town. Like I said before, there in the corner, sorry for the car, was the sheriff's office. But you actually see that if you watch the movie, this whole section here is in the movie. Right there, and plus the hotel there. Alright guys, so here's one of the clips here from the movie where you actually see the camera here. You see part of the hotel over here and Rain's Reef in the background, where they actually start as when they're in the western. You see her carriage go down this street. It actually pans up, so it'll kind of look up like this. You can see it, and it'll pan down. And then magically it turns back into the, whatever year it is, 2000s. And then you see him come down the street here and his motorcycle, and you see the hotel in the background to the left, and then you see part of this right here behind him. Also in this shot you can see the clock over here, I know it's a little blurry, but you actually can see that in the background the way it is. So it's in that shot too. So here's another clip, as you can see way in the background, of Rains Reef. It's more of a closer up clip, so you can actually see the Rains Reef in the background sign. Alright, so there's Rains Reef, where you actually see part of it, or part of the sign actually at the end of the movie.